Hi guys, welcome to 5-Minute Fridays. 5-Minute Flannel Fridays. It is still cold here in southern Nevada, in Henderson where I live. I spent the past couple days in Gallup, New Mexico, doing some training and seminars for a client, and that was cold. 12 degrees in the morning, the high of 25. But I'm back in town, and it is very chilly here. I don't like these days in southern Nevada. I would much rather, as counterintuitive and ugly as it sounds, I would much prefer having a 115 degree day. So that's just a little about what's going on here and what I've been doing. But today's 5-Minute Friday is about, what are you doing? I have been talking about the morning routine for a while. Now don't pause, don't go away. This is not another here's how to have a morning routine. And it's not even a convincing of you gotta have a morning routine. We'll touch on that, of course, but that's not what this is about. In almost every talk I do, there is a space to make the case for having a morning routine. And I take that shot. It's like, I believe Gretzky or Jordan said, you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I take it. Doesn't matter whether I'm doing productivity, whether it's a full day training, a multi-day training, a 45-minute keynote. I'll find a place to put that in there. And it's not because I think that it's valuable. It's because you think it's valuable. Almost every day, I have an opportunity to do 1 or 2 or sometimes 4 or 5 reviews of what I use in my seminars as good ideas. And it's a chance for the seminar participants or people taking advantage of the seminar to capture the very best ideas that they like, that they want to try, that work for them. And it's loosely put to them. I'm not imposing it on them, but I loosely put it to them that this is a list of things that you want to try, you want to test. Now I got to tell you, it doesn't matter if I'm doing a workshop on building trust or working with leaders on specific leadership skills, or of course doing my favorite top selling seminar on time, energy, and focus. When I review the good ideas, and this is without coaxing, no prompting, no seeding or having a plant in the audience, I will have people in every review session, if it's one, it's 1. If it's 3, 5, it's 5. In every review session, someone will say, and usually a different person every time, have a morning routine. I need to develop a morning routine. Reestablish my morning routine. Get a morning routine. Make up a morning routine. Get up early to have a morning routine. So I said I would do this, but you got to have a morning routine. It is a requirement. If you are going to be successful, whatever you do, and whatever success is, it's not for me to decide. And I don't think it's big house, big car, big bank account. Success could be being able to take 2 vacations a year, one to Maui and one to Fiji. I don't know, whatever that is for you. It might not be having a big or more of anything. And success might be to be able to reduce and save more. I don't know what success is, but I do know this. Whatever your definition of success is, the way to get there is with a morning routine. Oh, not by itself, not on its own merits is it going to get you a big house, big car, a trip to Hawaii, a trip to Fiji, a smaller place where you can save more money. No. But it's going to put you in the place where you can execute on the things that you have to do to get there. That is one thing I'm sure of. The morning routine, though, people make the mistake of thinking, as they Google it and they read Richard Branson's morning routine and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy's morning routine, they think, oh, this is not doable for me. This is not for me. Yeah, you know what? You're right, it's not for you. Because you ain't got $1 billion. Actually, Jeff Bezos, he's got 150, well, okay. Let me correct myself. Jeff Bezos has 75. He had a little thing happen last year. It cost him half of his billions, but I digress. They have a lot of money. They have people come and wake them up, make their green smoothie, stretch them, work them out, They probably have people journal for them even and guide them through a meditation real time right there in their own Zen garden. You don't need their morning routine. Take a page out of their playbook. Success leaves clues. They're successful in large part to the grit and resilience and the drive and the resourcefulness that they have. But how they tap into that starts with a morning routine. Most of them will tell you that. Even if you do read the articles, they don't do their morning routine. Don't expect to do their morning routine. But if you read the articles, you'll see, even reading between the lines, if it's not pronounced as a main point of the article, you'll see that that morning routine is the foundation. It's the springboard into letting everything else that they do happen as planned. Now, as I exceed my 5-minute Friday limit like I normally do, I'll tell you this. You don't need to get up at 2:30 in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning to have a morning routine. It doesn't need to be an hour long. It doesn't need to involve green smoothies and a workout. It can be something very simple as setting aside 15 minutes for you to read something that you enjoy or something you want to learn. It could be every day you queuing up beginning of the week, a series of YouTube videos that teach you something. So over the course of a week, in intervals of 15, 20 minutes every morning, you've learned something. It can be something spiritual or meditative that you do. It can be stretching. It could be a workout. It could be just taking the time to enjoy that one cup of coffee before the world smacks you in the face. You see, the final point I want to make here is this, and this, after talking to people just the past couple of weeks with this, the reason why most people write down something like reestablish a morning routine, get back into a morning routine, do my morning routine, is because they tried it and they felt selfish. They felt very self-centered when it came to that morning routine. Good. You know the saying, oh, it's not about you. Well, not here. We don't talk like that when we talk about a morning routine. The morning routine is all about you. It is for you. It is all about you. You need to wake up in enough time so that you can have that time for yourself. Be selfish. Think selfish. Get up before the kids need you, the spouse, partner, significant other, the dogs, the cats, the whatever needs you. And spend that time that you can afford, that you set aside, that you make happen for yourself on yourself. Be selfish, think selfish, set aside that time, make it happen. You will, as I say with many things, you will judge by the results. And just after a couple days, and you realize that when you get to work and work hits you in the face, and when you get in front of that client and that client hits you in the, well, hopefully they don't hit you in the face, but you get the idea. When the world smacks you in the face, when the world hits you with a headwind, it's much easier to go against the wind. It's much easier to push that string uphill if you have done something for yourself at the beginning of every day that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like, you know what, no matter what happens today, I'm in a good place to handle it because I have done something for myself. So yes, everybody needs a morning routine. I encourage you to do that. But think about that. Think about what that has to be. And think in the beginning, minimum effective dose. What's the smallest amount of time I could achieve that I feel like I've done something for myself feeling? And make it happen. Until next Friday, make it a good week, and I'll see you then.